Welcome to my Instagram Live, the Coach Venus and 11 by Venus Instagram Live, and it is loud today because it's raining. So, got my headgear on so you guys can hear it. And guys, thank you for joining this workout today. I'm very excited because Lindsay Ell is going to join us. But before she joins us, I'm going to give some shout outs to the folks who are here. Thank you so much for coming to work out today. We're going to do a full body workout and some fun, neat exercises. I'm always making things up along the way. I'm trying to get some shout outs to y'all, and it's turning the screen. There it goes. Hi. So we got hello to Paperback Shelf, Akima Williams, Kim Thorpe, again here to work out. Thank you. Mia B800, Venus Hassoon. Thank you guys for coming to work out with us. Now you guys remember today, we are making donations to the Equal Justice Initiative, and I am matching every single donation on every Instagram Live that we donate. So please, thank you for donating. Thank you for giving back for equality, especially on this Juneteenth, which was the day when the last slaves knew about that they had been freed and emancipated, or they had been emancipated. So that was come a long way and a long journey there, and we're still having that journey. So thank you for donating, and we had our first donation, and I'm going to match that $5, folks. So thank you for every single thing in advance. And you guys can also go to my link in bio, so that way you'll know when we're working out, who we're working out with, and we have crazy, amazing people like Lindsay joining us. And also you can use the code Coach Venus. I have like a mosquito bite. Coach Venus for 20% off at 11byvenus.com. So with that being said, let's get Lindsay here. And there she is. Hi. Oh, Chris Everett just joined us. Hi, Chris. Tennis great. 18 Grand Slams. Amazing. And Lindsay's coming on right now. I've got my list of exercises here in case I forget.
Hey
Hi.
girl,
How
how are
are
you?
you? I'm so excited. I'm very well. Thank you.
I am so excited. I am so excited. Thank you so much for having me. And I must say, you have mastered the perfect hat to fit a ponytail through. Like, it is the perfect hat, Venus.
Oh, I'm so glad. I'm having a bad hair day, so I put on a hairpiece.
I
Yeah.
love it.
All this rain, frizz, it's scary. So I
I
should have
know,
actually worn
right?
my hat too. So thank you for joining us. I mean, wow, I love your music. I actually listened to some songs today thinking like which one could we use, maybe like to do some fun dancing, and then I chickened out. I gotta tell you, I choked. I was like, we could do some like fun things with line dancing, and then I was like, I don't know. I'm not a
Yeah.
choreographer.
Hey, I'm here for you. We can do whatever you want.
Okay, let me go grab my speaker now. All right, so what are your favorite workouts? Because today we're going to do full body on Fridays. I just feel like you got to hit everything because if you're taking the weekend off, you got to just hit it before you rest.
Amen to that. I mean, I love a lot of hit stuff I do, a lot of ab things. I mean, arm like workouts. I'm game for anything.
Yeah, you just like moving, huh?
Yes, I totally love moving.
Okay, lots of people in here like, hi, Lindsay, how you doing? They're loving
Hi,
it.
everybody. And I just have to say, I mean, yes, happy Juneteenth, and thank you for doing this today for the Equal Justice Initiative. I think it's absolutely amazing. I am about to donate a bunch of money once we finish working out, and Venus, you're just incredible.
Thank you so much, and thank you for agreeing to also raise money with me and honestly us, everyone who's donating, it's us. So it's been a very interesting time, but an amazing and great time, and a time where we're all just kind of waking up. So I want to be a part of it. So thank you for being a part of it.
I want to be a part of it too. And, even over the past few weeks, like I've just been posting about it on my socials, and I have discovered a new level of waking up and of educating myself and of learning.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that as a society, we're so far behind of where we need to be. And so I know the first step, it starts like in here, like in our own hearts. And we start here first, and then we go to our families, and then we keep folding out from there. So
Agreed. Agreed. And we're starting. Okay,
we're
let's start
starting.
the workout.
Let's do it.
So, all right, it's always like not easy to perfect the camera on this thing. And then I feel like I'm so far away. I want to be closer.
I know. It's okay. I can still see you.
Okay, good. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do low impact. I had some jumping in there, but honestly, my knees hurt. I was at
Okay.
practice today and I was playing a set and I was like, oh, and I was like hobbling on one knee. So I've had to modify the workout based on my own personal problems. So sorry, everybody. But we'll see, depending on how my knees feel, we'll see how far we get up there. But we're going to still burn. It's still going to burn. So
Love it.
like I said, you've got your little weights. I started to bring out my bottles of rosé. I do have the
look
champagne.
at you go.
I've got the champagne bottles. These is champagne. Yeah, this is Prosecco. I'm a Prosecco drinker. But we're going to do so much arms. I think these might be a little too heavy. So
Gotcha.
I'm going to go for the lighter ones. I feel like I should have music on. I feel remiss that I didn't bring the speaker out.
Oh,
But
that's fine. We can be our own music.
you don't want me to sing?
I always want you to sing Venus, serenade us, please.
I'm inspired by the Little Mermaid. Ah.
What can you not do, girl? Honestly, I love it.
My family loves Disney. Okay, I've got the list of workouts here because I always forget. So when I go over to refer to my list, it's just me forgetting. Okay, so we're going to start out like just warming up our knees. So we're going to go to like a plie. If I back up far enough, you can see my feet.
Perfect.
So let me see how far back I can go. I don't know if you can see my feet. I feel so far away though.
Yeah, no, I can see you perfectly.
Okay, good. Okay, so we're going to go into, and now I'm so far away from my notes. I want to get this right, I promise. Okay, so we're going to go with, actually we're going to start walking forward and back, and I need to time this one. So we're going to have our knees bent, and we're going to walk forward and back, and we're going to do that for 30 seconds, and then we're going to go side to side, then we're going to add some arms. So it's going to give us a good warm, it's going to burn. So here we go, we're going to bend the knees, and we're going to step forward twice, and step back twice, forward twice, and back twice. So what's going to happen is that you're going to keep your posture up, and we're going to get all the bending from the knees. So no leaning forward, no riding dirty like this, you know, stay straight. Okay, so tell us what's coming up for you. I'm sure this has been a challenging time for, you know, being on tour and touring. Okay, now we're going to go side to side. So I may interrupt you. I'm just going to say switch or change or go to the next exercise, but
I love it.
I'm still listening. You just keep talking.
Yeah, Venus, it's been so crazy. Normally I'm used to being on the road, especially during the summers is when we play a lot of music festivals. So it's been so different being at home, and yet it's been so nice kind of to sleep in my own bed. I'm not used to doing that. I'm used to being on a plane 6 days a week. So
yes, I get it. Okay, let's go forward. Now we're going to add some arm circles. So we're going to go 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. We're still in our squat. And this is to get a nice little burn, but also to warm up. But I totally get that.
It's been super nice to be home, and I'm finishing a record. I'll have new music coming out in August, so it's been kind of nice to be able to be home to finish that.
That's just around the corner. Can you tell us about it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Sideways. Now reverse the arm circles. Now, if you can, just step a little faster too.
I love it. You're working on my coordination. Yeah, I haven't released an album for a couple years now, so I'm so excited to finally have some new music out. I'm going to be able to post some brand new updates next week on it all and sort of the schedule of everything, so it's coming nice and soon.
Okay, so what other hints can you give us? Like, what are the sneak peeks you can give us? Before you answer, let me show you the next one. And so this series, what we're going to do is grab our little weights, and we're going to just bounce with our shoulder press. And then we're going to, what do my notes say? Toes with the shoulder press. Okay, so we're going to bounce with our shoulder press like so. So we're going to press our shoulders while we go to end range and then bounce. and then we're going to go on our toes. So I'll give you that cue.
Okay.
Okay, so what is like the general spirit of the album?
So the general spirit of the album over the past couple years,
and go to your toes.
I love this squat, by the way. Is this called a goddess squat?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I need to learn terminology, so let's call it goddess squat then.
Okay, I love it. I've written a record around like the 7 stages of grief, basically.
Oh, wow.
Anytime you go through something like majorly transformative of your life, we all as human beings go through these processes and these 7 stages of emotions.
Uh-huh.
And
now we're going to take some steps and then we're going to go sideways. So sideways step, and we're going to abduct or raise our leg. We're going to go and abduct. Sideways step, abduct, and then we're going to go sideways step, and then we're going to keep abducting twice. So just follow along. Okay, so we have the 7 stages of grief.
Yeah. And so I just feel like anytime we go through something majorly transformative in our life, whatever that is, whether that's moving on from a relationship, grieving from the loss of a loved one, or moving across the country, losing your job, whatever it is, going through a global pandemic, we go through these 7 stages of grief. And I've written a record kind of in the whole process, in the order from track 1 to track 12. It's like the order of
that's incredible. I'm going to be the first one to get it.
No, you're
okay. So now we're going to walk forward, and we're going to shoulder press, and then go, and then we're going to walk back, shoulder press. So now we're going to get those glutes and still burn out the shoulders. Okay, so track 1 starts. Okay, the first stage of grief, what is the first stage? Sadness?
The first stage of grief is shock.
Shock, okay. Okay, so I was simply shocked, and I really like to focus on the relationship part.
Girl, right? Bring it on. That's what I've been living. I went through a big breakup over the past couple years.
Double up.
And yeah, it's like changed me in so many incredible ways.
How did it change you?
I think I just got to know myself to a deeper level. And sometimes when you're in a relationship, you can hide away from yourself pretty easily.
Uh-huh.
And so I was really able to kind of get reconnected to who I am and what I want to do, and find that inner power, that is so important, I think, for us all to stay tapped into.
I agree with you. I mean, I think it's just so important to tell the truth in relationships. So I'm going to show you the next exercise, and then I'll continue with that. But so we're going to just jump forward and jump back. So we're going to take 2 steps forward, 2 steps back. And we're going to time this one again. Then we're going to go side to side. Side to side. Side to side.
Love it.
All right, so we're going to do that about 2 minutes, and we'll start our clocks. 2 steps forward, 2 steps back, stay down. Nice, slow and controlled, and on the toes. Okay, so I think it's so important in relationships to tell the truth, because then you're not in so deep.
For sure.
You're years
and
in
you can stay connected to another human to such a deeper level. Like when you can really be honest with someone with how you're feeling. And to be perfectly honest, I wasn't that in tap with my honest feelings. In my last relationship, I wasn't able to really even break into that. So I've definitely learned a lot about myself in that way, and whatever relationship I enter into next, or if anyone watching is in a relationship right now, I just think that level of honesty that you can have with your partner is so important.
Okay, we're gonna go forward, go just a little faster. You probably feel the legs burning, heart rate going up.
Yeah.
And I agree with you, because if you are honest, you can either go deeper or get rid of the riff-raff right away.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like those little red flags that you see at the beginning of a relationship. You can really confront them and build a stronger bond with someone compared to just ignoring something. Because ignoring something like that never really goes away.
No, it doesn't. And I think people find out the hard way, and
Yes.
you're spending so much energy toward negativity that could be going toward positivity.
Totally.
Okay, well done. Well done.
That's a good one.
That's like being on the tennis court. Story of my life, like a little kangaroo. No, actually a little wallaby. You know those little ones, and they're like so cute.
Oh my gosh, wallabies are so cute.
I love wallabies.
Me too. I wish I could have a wallaby in Nashville, but I don't think that's allowed.
Yeah, they might miss their mamas. Actually, I think of wallabies as babies, but they're probably all grown. Okay, so now we're going to do a little bit fast twitch muscles. So we're going to go into a lunge and then come out quickly.
Cool.
So go to lunge and then come out. We'll do, so we're going to do each way. So we're going to go then sideways and then out quickly. And then we're going to go back.
Love it.
And out quickly. And then after that, we're going to go into a lunge, if you can see me. And then we're going to do little jumps. Then sideways, little jump. Then back, little jump. So now that you know the whole thing, you can just follow me, and then we can talk about the next stage.
I love it.
Okay, so the next stage is, because I don't go through stages, I go through, I'm over it. So
I know.
they're like, this is what has happened. Let me move on.
I know.
And when I'm done, I'm done. And that's what how my mom is. So I picked that up. So maybe I need like some stages. So
I love
I'm learning here.
Well, I think that I'm the same way. I like let something linger sometimes to the point where it's like, okay, this is what I need to do, decide and move on from it. But I think even emotionally in our hearts, even if it's just an internal thing, we still go through the stages of emotions by ourselves, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
And so sometimes being able to just recognize that process helps you, you know, accept it more.
Agreed. Okay, so sadness and then disbelief or denial? What's next?
So shock is first and then denial is the next one. So denial is like, you know, I'm fine. That really wasn't a bad thing anyways. And I didn't even think I really was full of any denial, because I was like, I can accept a spade for a spade and call it how I see it. And
all right, a little jump.
It's amazing when you really like dig into it, how you know, how it's just an honest part of the process that you sometimes need to feel.
And go back. Yeah, I think so, because I watch 90 Day Fiance. I don't know what you splurge on. It's the only TV show I watch.
Yes! Oh my gosh, some of my friends are obsessed with 90 Day Fiance.
Okay, switch legs. So we're gonna go quickly into the oh yeah, I'm on the right leg.
I know, I always forget what leg I start with.
But those people are always in denial.
Right? They're so, oh my goodness, you're so right. That show is the epitome of denial.
But I mean, they're people with good intentions. It's just sometimes you can want something that may not be there.
Oh,
so
for sure.
What, is that the stage? Is that like denial?
Absolutely. And it's like, even saying the word denial seems so heavy and so wrong, but it's really not. It's being honest enough with yourself to know that, okay, I'm feeling a little bit of denial right now, and that's not a bad thing, you know? It's it's just being able to recognize it, to know, like note it and notice it, to be like, okay, I got this. Let me unpack these feelings a little bit. But if you don't even recognize it, it's so much harder to unpack.
So much harder.
Yeah.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about what that, or the song's covering denial?
Yeah.
Like a little melody or something like that. Well done, well done.
Thank you, thank you. That's a good one. I love that exercise. Yeah, the denial song is actually the only song that's out right now, for the record. It's a song called I Don't Love You. And the height of it
I listened to that before we got here.
Yeah, so the height of all of that song is complete denial. Because at the end of the song, it's like, I try to convince myself that I don't love you. But it's really like, I do love you. Yeah. But I'm trying to work through not loving you anymore.
Yeah.
And that
question
is denial, yes.
Do you think that the best way to get over someone is to just start dating someone else immediately? I've never done that, but now I think that that's the best way. I usually like take my time and like
Girl,
chill. But...
I mean, I am no expert. I'll just lay that out right now. But
this album's gonna position you as one, FYI.
I mean, I have studied it a
with
lot.
their problems.
I've studied a lot, but I'm still single as the day is long, so I'm no expert. But I really think that you have it right. I so think that once you get out of a relationship, as hard as it is, taking that time to work on yourself a little bit and figure out the parts of you that you can strengthen, and you know, maybe the parts of you in your past relationship that didn't work out that were partly your fault, you know, and being able to learn from those moments and giving yourself enough space to really grow from that and then move on, because then you'll be able to walk into your next relationship from a completely fresh slate compared to just jumping into something new, because you're kind of bringing all of that baggage with you.
Even the viewers are like, heal first. That's not the right way, Venus. Okay.
Yeah, Venus, you have
I'm
it
tired
right.
of doing things the right way. Now I've decided, like, from here on out, I'm doing things the wrong way.
Go with your gut. You were right.
Find someone with a six-pack and just get crazy.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Give me a pint of ice cream and I will be a happy girl.
Okay, so now I think I can come on a little closer because you don't have to see the bottom of my legs. Okay, so we're going to start with some scapulas. So we're going to do some upper back with some arms.
Love it.
So we're going to start with our Ys. That's called the Y, and I'm going to cheat over to make sure that I see what's next, because there's so many, it's hard for me to remember them. Okay, so now we're going to go with some scapula circles. So we're at that 45-degree angle. My dog's like at the door. The rain stops, I could go outside.
What kind of dog do you have?
He's a Havanese.
Oh my gosh.
He was an impulse buy, now reverse. Should probably be feeling a little burn. He was an impulse buy, walking to the pet shop. There was this little cute dog with curly hair. And then I called Serena and I said, I like this dog. I see him. What should I do? She said, get him. I love him already.
I love it.
Whew.
Sister influence.
Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and we're going to do a Y with the right arm and an I with the left arm. So it's going to look like this. So it's still going to burn. Bad news. Good news, though, because we'll be ripped.
Who knew the little weights could burn this much?
That's why I was like, we're doing so many arms, I'm going to leave the rosé alone today until after the workout. All right, switch. Okay, so the next stage is what?
The next stage after denial is anger.
Anger.
And anger is a feeling that I am not good at. Like, I can feel sad really easily, but I'm not good at feeling angry for long.
Me too.
It's just really hard for me to do. I just meet people in a place of empathy far quicker than I do anger.
So now we're going to bend again into our 45-degree angle like so. And then one arm is going to come up and the other is going to go to the side. Yeah, I'm just not angry. What makes me angry? Injustice makes me angry.
Whew.
That's why we're raising money for equality. And I've seen a lot of injustice, obviously being African American,
Yes.
being a woman. I've seen other players be treated unjustly because of who they were, where they came from. And I would love for the day when we can just all say we're American and we don't have to look at the color.
Me too.
But in order to get there, we got to do the work.
We got to do the work.
Okay, pause at the end and pulse. For 10. That's going to burn. Other side.
That's going to burn.
Right. Because we're talking, we're like over-exercising.
I know. It's so much harder to talk and work out. But I will agree with you. The past few weeks have made me angry. And like I said, it takes a lot to make me angry. But just seeing the state of what our country's in, I mean, we're all just human beings made as equal on this planet. And the fact that everybody in our country, in our world can't see that is just, it makes me very angry.
And just to put it in perspective, is we're approaching half a millennia of injustice in this country. So half 1,000 years, it's a long time. And so in that sense, we have to understand that there are things that we have to change that are going to take time in terms of minds. Doesn't mean that we aren't working on them, but it's going to take time because there's a lot of things that we may even do unconsciously that we don't realize. So
I completely agree. I think like the level of systemic racism that has been programmed into the brains of humans has gone on for way too long, like you said. And I am like just angry at myself. I'm just trying to wake up every day and learn how to be a better human and learn how to identify that and then use my voice to try to teach other people.
Agreed. Let's go to a side raise to a bicep curl. So we're going to keep our arms here, and then we'll go to our bicep curls. We'll stay up. So one arm's going to go in front, and the other goes directly to the side, and then up for the bicep curls. But yes, and I think one of the best parts of all this is just having the ability to speak and not feel like someone is thinking you're crazy.
Absolutely.
So just the ability to speak about your experience. And for someone not to believe it or sweep it under the rug and say, this can't be possible, racism is over. And I think in a lot of people's minds, racism was over with the Civil Rights Act, and that those things are now law, that you cannot do that, but they're still going on. So even though it is a law, behaviors haven't necessarily changed for all people.
Absolutely. And I think it's a behavior, as terrible as this is to say, that is taught.
Let's stay up here.
Generations. So that means that if it's a behavior that is taught, then we have the ability to change it and make lasting change, but everybody needs to be a part of that, you know?
So arms go up and then to a tricep. Back up into a tricep. Well done. I completely agree with you. I think we might be soul sisters. I've had so much fun. It's helped me forget how much it burns.
I have been fired up these past few weeks. And so, man, I'm like changing just a lot of the way that I think about life, but even just a lot of the way that I talk to my fans, talk on socials. I mean, I feel like we're in part of the start of a new revolution, and the way we can make an even bigger splash with it and make it last is by continuing to talk about it.
Yes, exactly. And this is about how we can not talk about our differences. Oh, this person's black, this person's white. This is how we can help each other to come together.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Let's see what other tortures I have on my list. I'm wondering if that was there. I think there's one more. One more. So there's a walkout series, and this is, oh, look who made it out. Look who made it out. All
Oh
right,
my
buddy.
gosh.
There's
Ah!
Buddy.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
feeling very sorry for himself right now.
I
Oh, the little
love
belly.
him. He looks so soft, Venus. Oh my goodness, that was a good impulse buy.
The best, and he is so loyal. He's the best little guy I ever met.
That's the sign
Okay.
of a good dog owner.
So so we got to step number 3, or was that 4? We got to anger. But before we get to all that other stuff, let me go ahead and show you the walkout. So this is our last series for the upper body, or just in general, the last exercise. So we're going to go down, and we're going to walk out. Then we're going to walk back up, and then we're going to jump. So it's going to be a different kind of jump. It's going to be a straight leg jump. So this is really to focus on our quads and our calves. So just straight legs, up, 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 and then back down. We'll do 10 of those, and then we're going to plank it out. Let me get my clock. 30 seconds. And then we're going to do some runners for 15, and that's the end of the burn.
Love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, start your clocks. All right, so let's walk out as we talk about the next step.
Okay, so the next step after anger is bargaining. It's when you try to try to talk yourself out of things. Try to tell yourself that something happened the way it didn't really happen. Again, it's all just trying to bring you away from that honesty within yourself.
And these are all ways we cope with sadness, right?
Yes, always. And then after bargaining is depression or loneliness. That is, again, just part of it. It's part of the stage. It's part of the stages. It's only natural to feel sad and lonely sometimes, and it's perfectly okay as long as, again, you can realize that and notice when to reach out to a family member or a spouse or a partner or a friend. It's just knowing to be able to recognize it, you know?
Okay, stay down on the next one. I cannot plank on my wrist, but I'm going to plank on my elbows, so stay down for 30 seconds. I think you can
I prefer forearm planks anyways, me too. I play guitar and my wrists are so sensitive.
Me too. My wrists are just, I have to baby them.
Me too. I can't do like a high plank for really long at all.
Well, that's your whole life, so you have to baby those wrists. Do you do physical therapy for them? Now we're going to do 15 seconds of runners, so lift those legs.
Yeah, I have been doing just stretches and trying to make sure that I don't develop something like arthritis or something in them.
It's inevitable, but you don't want it too soon.
Right.
Whew, all right. We did that.
That was so good.
That was so fun.
So let me ask you, what got you working with the Equal Justice Initiative?
Well, I love the work that they do, and I love that now the organization's even more highlighted. Mm-hmm. A lot of people didn't know about them, and now there's an opportunity for us all to support organizations such as the Equal Justice Foundation. Look at me, I'm out of breath.
You know,
I'm not. So I love that there are so many. There's so many to support. This one is particular for me because I tend not to be political for religious reasons. Mm-hmm. So this one doesn't really have any political ties. So I love this one, but also for me, I'm very passionate at the grassroots level to
Mm-hmm.
help people have more opportunities. So of course, education in tennis is what my parents taught me. So
Mm-hmm.
that's where I want to give those back. So that's where I shine. I really love working with young people
I love it.
and the opportunity for equality, and even just spreading it even further just around the world, not only with what we're dealing with here today. That's it's very present in our minds, but I travel the world, so when I go places and you see injustice and people with less opportunity, I feel like I'm here playing tennis. So what more could I be doing?
Right.
So yeah, it just hits home.
Amen to that, sister.
Yes, ma'am. How do you feel?
I feel so amazing.
You're strong, actually.
Thank you so much. I love working out. It's actually the thing that gives me an outlet in life. And that
Yeah,
was such a good workout. Like again, you underestimate a water bottle weight.
yeah. You really do. You really do. And I've been watching a lot of workouts too because there's so many, and I love
Yeah.
seeing the new exercises. My favorite though are by the swimmers, not the divers.
Uh-huh.
Their workouts are wild. Like the core
Really? How
strength from
so?
the gymnasts, like these exercises they do are just wild. Like the core strength you have to do. I'll never get there, unfortunately. That it takes years of training to get to those levels, and we
I
can
mean, if
excel to
anybody
other
can do it,
things.
Venus, you can do it. Let's just be real.
At 6'1", this is the only thing I can do is that strong finish. That's it. Perfect tens just at the end though. This has been so much fun. Thank you so much. And we raised $700 for the Equal Justice Initiative, and I'm going to match that. Thank
That's
you,
amazing.
everyone, for giving.
Thank you so much for having me, Venus. Thank you for everything that you are, for helping raise money for the Equal Justice
Thank
Initiative
you.
today. This has just been so fun. Your energy is just infectious.
Thank you so much. And I will be watching for the album. I will be reposting and supporting. And
Sweet.
when the world comes to it, I will be at your concert and everything. I'll be the crazy one up front. So
Sister, I cannot wait for that to happen.
thank you. Congratulations on all your success. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you so
And
much
you
for
look
having
great.
me.
You look fire in the clothes.
Oh my gosh, these clothes, guys. I mean, these pants by 11. Look at these. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed.
Yeah, those I love. Those are so light, but they also like have
They're so light.
suction. Is that what it's called? Suction?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. They just kind of like keep your whole body in. It's awesome.
Yes, darling. All right. Well, I'll see you. I'll talk to you. Thank you for coming and lots of
Thank you
love.
so much.
Thank you.
Love right back.
Thanks. Bye. Okay. That was a good workout. Isn't that a great way to end the week? It was a great way to end the week. I'm very excited. Thank you, Lindsay Ell. I really am sad that I choked on the song. I feel like I should go outside because it's just so dark right here. Because if I face this way, it's a little better. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay, so we were on the court, and I said, today I have Lindsay Ell on. I'm really excited. And my coach goes, yeah, you should do like a line dancing workout. And then I was playing around, and I was like, okay, I could do that. We could go left to right, spin, spin, left to right, spin, spin, forward, forward, shake those hips. Or I don't know. And I was like, no, I'm going to choke. And so we didn't do that, but we really did get a great workout in, full body. We even got some core at the end with the plank. So Lindsay, thank you so much. You guys, we've raised $712.37 for the Equal Justice Initiative, providing equal justice to everyone around the world. And it is Juneteenth, which was the day that the last slaves were told about the emancipation. And that was the beginning of freedom for all in the United States. But it was just the beginning, that knowledge. And there was a long way to go afterwards, and we're still climbing that hill. That's why your donations really count. Thank you, guys. I see that you guys are saying it's a great workout today. Oh yeah, make sure you go and click on the link in bio, so that way you can opt in for email updates, so you'll know when we're working out, who we're working out with. We have great people like Lindsay Ell. I really wanted her to sing like a little bit of her upcoming album, so that way we could get a sneak peek. But I understand she's got to keep some secrets so that we can all be wild when it comes out. So yeah, with that being said, just saying hi to M to the O. How are you? It's been a while. Nice to see you. Hi, Jay and Jonah. Thanks for coming. Now, guys, when we are doing a live fundraiser, I can't put your questions on the screen, but I'm going to go ahead and read who it was. Sometimes I struggle with the names, especially when there's just like too many syllables together. Some of these names are long. So one of my favorite times now, it's question time. You see little Harry in the background? He's just like maxing and relaxing. You see him? All my workout equipment, the champagne bottles, short stuff. That's my baby. Okay, let's see. Question from Jen KYZP. How do we donate? So, it's a good question because my side of the interface is different, so I can't necessarily donate on this end, so I can't tell you exactly how you do it, but just press on it and it'll give you the directions. So I don't have it memorized. So I want to give a wave to everyone who's donated, and a wave to Sopsy Doo, and a wave to MTJ312, another wave to Yam4 and 10, another wave to Rap by Baby. Yeah. Another wave to Songwriter Nerd. I'm sure you have some great songs. Another wave to Lindsay Ell. Thank you for donating. Woo! Lindsay's the best. Another wave to JPA TW. And another one to Scotty. And another wave to Jack Blanding 5. Lots of really, 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 really good. Lots of generous people today. Thank you guys so much. Okay, this question is from Wood J123. Who's better, you or Serena? X. Well, the record has showed that Serena has been at number 1 weeks longer and won a few more slams, but here's the kicker. We have the same number of Grand Slam doubles titles. Okay. Let's see. This is Tom Crawford, 300. You're very insightful and balanced, so would you enjoy being a talk show host on The View? Would I like to be on The View? No. I don't really like the camera. I've never said that, I guess, in public, because especially my job is in front of the camera. I don't really like the camera. I love to play tennis, and I love playing big tournaments on center court at Wimbledon. What an honor, but I've never chased the camera. So I've just chased the wins, and you try to take advantage of your opportunities, and that's what you do. Okay, so this is Kieran Samayan. Another question. Thank you for coming back, Kira. I'm going to get your name right one day, Kieran. What's your go-to cheat meal? It used to be donuts for, the last 15 years, and now my mom made cookies that I ate, and they had gluten in them, which is very, very bad for me. So I'm going to pay the price for that real soon. I can feel it already. What else? Without donuts, anything could be a cheat meal, just like anything on Willy Wonka. Just candy in the candy aisle. Okay. Okay, Richard Havnega says, come on, booty shorts. Will we see an 11 cat suit? So these are, oh my gosh, got bugs in here. These are the focus shorts. I'm going to go back inside if these bugs come out with the rain. These are these the focus shorts? Yeah, these are focus shorts. These are our seamless shorts. And we will have a cat suit as part of a special collection that comes out in August. It's beautiful. I can't tell you more. Limited edition. Okay, this is from A13XMC. How do you define your inner power? That's an amazing question. I have never thought about how I define my inner power. I would just say that our power comes, in my opinion, from above, and these are all gifts from God that we even get to live at all. None of us asked for life, but here we are, we got it. So then what? So also I would say my inner power is just relentless. I don't relent, and Yeah, maybe relentless. I have a lot to think. That's a great question, and I would like to define my inner power. Right now, it's relentless and from above. And let me give some more thought to that. Let's see, Jay and Jonah, hi. I see you guys working hard all the time, much harder than I worked at your age, so it's a good sign. I worked hard, but you guys are working smarter, which I love. Okay, do I like cats? Yes, I love cats. I just don't have one. I have that dog back there, and he's about the size of a cat, so does that count? Okay, you guys keep working hard. I'll be watching you, and I love all the work and the strong, beautiful, powerful statements that you two have said about equality, even about today, Juneteenth. So you guys are very smart, powerful, dynamic, and keep that up. Keep that you're influencing a lot of people and um, being great role models already. Okay, let's see if there's more questions. Um, Let's see. Lots of nice comments, like from Wood J123. I watched you during the Australian Open 2017. You're amazing. Thank you. What a magical time that was for me. And this is a little bit unknown, too, that I was so injured. I just didn't think I was going to play. I had to withdraw from the tournament before, and I honestly thought it was over. I just thought I'm going home. I've come a long way, and then you just never know when you give it your all. I just didn't want to give up. And then the next thing I know, it was a beautiful tournament. So, yeah, all good, all good. And least favorite thing to practice in tennis. This is from James Phillips. Return to serves. Too boring. Mind wanders. Boring, boring, boring. This is from Casa D23. What's your worst habit? I'm impatient, even though it doesn't seem like it. I'm very impatient. Also, I try to do too many things at once. I've really worked on that. I think I've gotten better as of this year and last year. Uh, Worst habit, I'm very impatient. I don't like to repeat things twice, especially when people repeat things twice to me. I've already got it. And then if I have to repeat it twice to you, I'm like, didn't you get it the first time? So I'm learning to be patient. That's my worst habit. And I fixed my other bad habit, which was like leaving things around the house. I fixed that during quarantine or else I had to live in a nasty house and I couldn't do it. Okay. Happy 40th. This is from Tiffany Jim. Hi, Tiff. How do you enjoy your birthday? I'm born on June 17th, 1980. And call you my twin. Oh, thank you, twin. Let's love that. It's so sweet. Okay, this is from Jay Rish. Venus, what happened to the blunt fringe? It's under here. It was a bad hair day. Just can't. I just was off. I was off. Okay, but it'll be back on Tuesday when we come back for our next workout. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's go to the feed and see what folks are saying. Jay Irish, am I impatient? It doesn't show. I know. I didn't even realize it until COVID that I was impatient. I know I don't like repetition. I get very bored. I move very quickly. I listen to things and fast forward too. So if I was watching something on YouTube or listening to audio, I have to listen to it very quickly. So I think my mind's just going fast without realizing, because I'm just like chill. So it's very strange juxtaposition. So I think that you can always learn something about yourself, right? I'm working on me. Okay, so this is from Team Capers. How do you stay on top of your game during COVID times? Hit the quotes. Keep the workouts going. I've actually gotten very strong during these workouts, especially through the core. Just a lot stronger. My legs are great on court, not getting tired, and great. Yes, I'll bring back the fringe. I promise. Okay. Hi, Lindell. How you doing? Lovely, lovely gentleman. Okay. Western and Southern Open. This is from Keb 1166. That's supposed to be at the U.S. Open. So it's going to be interesting, right? So I hope that the world will continue to just be okay and we'll be able to play that tournament there and play the other tournaments. Do I always play a match with a game plan, or do you wait and adjust during the match? Always, yeah, going in with a game plan, and then you just have to adjust, especially if things aren't going right. So if you don't adjust, then guess what? Your history. Bye-bye now. Am I planning on playing the U.S. Open swing this year? Yes, that's the plan. How's Mr. Williams? He's great. He came to practice today. And then he had to leave. He had to go to the dentist. He's so busy. He never stays so full practice anymore. Have I picked my 11 outfit for the U.S. Open? Yes. It is the 11 Shine collection. and I don't have any, but I could go by the office and maybe pick up a sampler and maybe wear it for like the next workout. I should write a book. I'll do that, just not yet. Soon. How do I maintain such great movement and footwork? It takes work, that's for sure. It does take work. And um, I found that I got a little bit injured and I lost my footwork, especially on the backhand. It was terrible at the Australian Open this year. I just didn't have any footwork. It was challenging. Stacy, hi. How are you? We have a lot to talk about, Stacy, so let's talk. DM me or text me. Okay. Um, Guys, thank you so much. So many great things. What tournaments am I going to play? I don't know yet, but I'll let you know soon. Would I rather win another Grand Slam or a gold medal? I'm going to have to say Grand Slam, unless the gold medal was in doubles with Serena. Otherwise, I'm going to pick the Slam. But it's just hard to choose. Like, it's the same thing. Was I going to play Wimbledon this year? Yes, I was. And you guys are just so positive and beautiful. And thank you for donating. Look at this. We've raised about $1,000 for the Equal Justice Initiative. We'll just give a few more shout outs. Mormon flavored tea. Hi. Thank you. Uh, Choling Cabreros. Hi. Oh, hi, Jean. Beat Vent Jean. Jean, I love you. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's a wonderful friend I've had for years, and he's donated as well. Yudi got, oh gosh, Yudi Begatat. I'm not sure how to say that. I'm sorry. But thank you. I think you get the gist. JoyLex75, thank you. The gorgeous girl. Barrett Sellers, thank you for donating also. Michelle Gianon, thank you so much. Retro Sunshine 1. I got a name right. Pet Jam. Oh, do you have a pet or that has nothing to do with it? Or is it Pearl Jam? I don't know, but thank you for the donation. La Rouge 07, or is La Rogue? I'm not sure. Mama Lochamp, thank you. And Ricel Garcia, thank you so much, everyone, for your donations. And remember, I'm going to match every donation. And thank you for working out with me also. Make sure you go to the link in bio so you can opt in for email updates on when we're working out, who we're working out, what we're doing on the workouts, all these things about the workouts, guys. It'll be right there. So just please go ahead and get those updates so that I can stay updated with you because I want to. And thank you so much for donating. Thank you for the questions. Thank you for the comments. It suits your life. Thank you for being here. The most beautiful and good for you self-care products. I love the rose oil. I love the vitamin C for the face. I love my Mist My Moods. I love my yoga mat cleansers, non-toxic, all organic, amazing. So please try Sutra Life. I'm going to bring out my yoga mat cleanser on Tuesday so I can show you guys. And because I'm always moving locations, if it's raining, and sometimes I don't always bring it all to one spot. I have like 5 different spots I work out at the house. So yeah, anyway, what I was saying was opt in for email updates. And you can go to 11 by Venus with the code Coach Venus. So that way you can go ahead and get 20% off all the 11 by Venus gear. And what else? Exciting times here. A lot of exciting and monumental times. So you guys, please take part in the positivity that's going on around the world. Take care of yourself. It's still COVID. People, it's still COVID. So make sure you're making smart decisions. You don't need to be running around in the club. Stay home. If you want a club, just throw the music on in your house and hit it. All right. Happy Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Okay, Jay and Jonah, thank you for the workout, Coach Venus. I'm so proud of those two. They work so hard. Love you guys. Okay, I'll see you guys. Bye. Lots of love. Bye.